Guys, I don't know. I don't know anymore. I think EA are actively sabotaging this game at this point. I mean, seriously, I cannot believe just how bad this content is every single day. We got this Acuna and this Depay. Depay looks like the better card for sure. A decent physicals, good, solid dribbling, I guess, solid shooting. But even with the 5-star skills boost, I think a lot of cards in this game kind of do a similar thing to this Depay card. And Acuna just doesn't look good. I mean, he's not fast enough for a fullback without lengthy. It looks like, you know, it'd be an okay center mid almost. But yeah, just not a great card. And I promise you guys, I don't want to sit here and complain about this game. I really don't want to. But we need some kind of we need some sort of communication about what their plan is for anything here. I mean, I just seriously have no idea what they're doing. Even if these showdowns were good, you still wouldn't have the fodder to do them. You can't get fodder right now to do any of these gamble packs, any of these like showdown SBCs. I don't understand how you're supposed to do any of this stuff. So not only are they releasing lackluster SBCs themselves, but also you can't even complete them without buying FIFA points. You literally can't do that, or trading a stupid amount on the game and spending a lot of time in the transfer market. It's the only way to really do anything right now. I mean, this World Cup has to be the biggest disappointment for a FIFA promo probably that I can really remember. There has been nothing of note except for swaps. And even then, you kind of would expect the swap promo. Like, we kind of knew we were going to get that or something like that. I mean, the fact that these World Cup players, this is really the only notable thing about this promo. These World Cup players that are going to leave your club, don't forget, they're going to leave your club at the end of the World Cup. And the reason that was going to still make that worthwhile to get those is because of this tab right here. And this tab is an utter joke because every single person's going to get the top reward. So they might as well have just given this reward to everybody at the end of the whole thing. It would have done the exact same thing. There was no worthy grind. Why not make this so that this goes up to like 5,000 players? How many players are there from the World Cup? I bet it's like a few thousand. Maybe am I off on that? Someone go check Bateson's account. How many does Bateson have? That'll probably tell us. That'll probably tell us the answer. Why not make it so that like there was some insane reward at, okay, say there was 2,500 of these cards. At 2,000, you got some crazy reward. I just cannot, for the life of me, understand the content of this game. Who's making this content? I don't understand their goal. I don't understand their plan. I don't understand anything that they decide to do. I don't understand it myself. Menu content is just completely dead this year. And then if you talk about gameplay content, right now I have 1.2 million coins. If I want to earn coins, how do I do it? I can't. I have to trade or open FIFA points. The only thing I can do. If I decide right now, I have 3 hours of time, I want to make as many coins as I can in these 3 hours. You can't by playing gameplay. Isn't that just an insane thing? I cannot get my coin balance up. I can earn packs, which might make my coin balance go up, but it's always maybe. You know, if I get nothing in my pack, which is most likely, my coin balance ain't going up very much. I literally am sitting here, I'm like, I want to earn coins. How do I do it? I can't. Like, what? How is that possible? How is that possible? I have to wait for Division Rivals rewards to be able to actually earn coins and FUT Champs rewards. If it's not the weekend and Div Rivals rewards is in 3 days or whatever, I can't earn coins? Who's making this game? How is that a thing? How is there no way for me to grind and get coins? And instead, all I can do is grind and earn kind of packs. I can't even really grind and earn packs. It's like swap packs, but if you grinded and already got those swap packs, then what? World Cup Stories Cup? You know, 83 plus rare gold player pack for winning 8 matches? I mean, what do we do in this game? You wonder why you feel nothing playing this game. It's because of a reason like this. I'm sitting here right now, it's like, what do I really do right now? I don't know. There's not anything to just sit here and do. Like 75% of the problems of the menu content and like the gameplay content in this game would be fixed with some sort of mode you could just grind and earn coins in. Like that was somewhat casual. It doesn't have to be like, you know, completely open matchmaking. Just make it a little bit open matchmaking. You can spare like the complete noobs and those guys, you know, let them play in their own bracket. Anybody above like Div 5, just like let them all play each other in a tournament type game mode, win 4 in a row and get a pack and some coins. Then you could just play that repeatedly and get sort of at least work your way towards something like repeatedly in this game. I was watching Run the Farm Markets video the other day and he was like, why does this game, you know, the gameplay is actually pretty good. Like it's better than the last couple of years. And I definitely agree with him in that sentiment. I actually like this gameplay quite a bit compared to the last couple of years too. But it's like, why do we feel like there's just not much to do in this game, even though there's more SBCs than ever? At least we're not seeing that right now, but we have seen that like last week with Black Friday week. You know, we saw more SBCs than ever. But like, why is there not really that much hype in this game? Why are people not really wanting to just get on here and play it like constantly? And the reason being is just that, you know, if you're a hardcore at this game, you're just not earning anything more than the person who doesn't try. That's just kind of as simple as that. You go to FUT Champs and getting 11 wins is not that much different than getting rank 2. I mean, it really isn't. Except for the liquid coins you earn, like rank 2 obviously gets you 100K, right? That's a lot of coins. And rank 6 finish only gets you what, like 30K, 25K, right? That's a big difference. Rank 5 is 30K. Obviously the coins are nice, right? But most people can only really finish in the rank 4, rank 5, rank 6 range, which is still good. Like that doesn't mean you're a bad player by any means. For someone like me who's striving for rank 3, 2, and 1 every week, I have zero incentive to do so. Like my rewards the last 2 weeks have been just shambolic. I haven't even posted them on YouTube. They've been so bad. It's like there's 0 point in grinding for these. Division Rivals rewards is all just up to packs, right? So it's like, for me being in Division 2, seeing my rewards if I take the untradables, you know, am I going to get anything better in this compared to like Elite Division? Where sure, I'll get a red player pick, which is probably going to be just not good. But am I going to get anything meaningfully different in these packs? No. So it's kind of like, what's the point in grinding any part of the gameplay there? And people might say back to that like, hey, why are you just playing for the rewards? And what I would say to that is because we only have competitive game modes. We don't have any casual game modes in this game. Even friendlies is all skill-based matchmaking now. So we have no casual sort of game mode in this game. Why would I play Division Rivals and just play for like no real reason other than just to play FIFA when I'm only playing very, very good players constantly? It's like, sure, I can play a little bit of that, but am I going to want to really sit here and grind that? There has to be some incentive to play this game more. People who say, why are you just playing for rewards? I'm not, but there has to be some incentive to just like play this game longer than like a game or two. There has to be some sort of incentive, meaningful incentive to play this game longer than people that play it for 30 minutes to an hour a day play. And I still want those people to get good things, but there has to be something for people like you and me who like, this is our favorite game. This is the game we love the most. And there just isn't anything for us. If you're familiar with the channel, I'm not speaking anything really that new to you, but it's like, how are we still sitting here? This is the World Cup promo. This was the promo that like the last couple weeks leading into the World Cup, we were like, okay, the content isn't great. We're still waiting on League SBCs. We're still waiting on this. We're still waiting on that. Haven't seen this. But it's like, okay, the World Cup's coming. We saw a ton of leaks. Like there was a ton of hype going into the World Cup promo. And here we are, and it's just been awful. Like, I'm not gonna lie, it's just been terrible. There's been nothing meaningful really to do on this game in that entire time. All EA care about right now is you go into the store. I mean, that's this year more than any year in the past. And I'm talking even more than like, I want to say ever since FIFA 17, since we've had like weekend league and stuff, this is the most store-driven year we've seen since then. Every year, basically, because we've had League SBCs and a couple other things in the game, if you spent like a lot of time in this game, you could really get yourself a good club and a lot of fire to kind of whatever SBCs you wanted to do, but you still had to put in a lot of time. Like that, you were just granted that. You still had to put in a ton of time. But now this year, I mean, I play this game as well, I'm trying to make it my job, literally. And look at this. For fodder right now, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards above 84. How many did I buy for my team? It's like 1, 2 of these guys I bought for my team. So not including those guys, I have 3 fodder cards above 87. I mean, it's insane. The level that EA are going to just drive you into the store. I mean, it's so bad this year. And this has to be at this point like an EA Sports FC 24 problem. I wonder if they're thinking that because they don't have the FIFA name, like people aren't really going to know what to expect next year. They're maybe expecting their sales to be down a little bit. And the game sales don't really matter as much as more the microtransaction sales. Maybe they're expecting FIFA point sales to be down next year. Obviously, they can't even be called FIFA points, right? So because of that too, I think they're just expecting the point purchases to be less next year. That's the only way I can like compartmentalize why on earth this is happening. I don't understand. It just seems like they're sabotaging their game. Like, what is there to do on FIFA when it's the World Cup, guys? I mean, there's not much more for me to say. I don't understand it. Something has got to change and like as fast as possible. Because I'm telling you, when the World Cup is done, like people are gonna say sayonara to this game if this is all we're gonna get. Like, if it wasn't for just people hopping on to do icon packs here and there, people are like not gonna get on this game after the World Cup. It's not a good look. They have to change something. I really want to praise EA. I've always been a guy who people will shit on EA for scripting, handicap, momentum, that kind of thing. And I've always like pushed back a little bit to the problems people like blame on EA. But like, this is completely, there's no like excuse to me of what this content has been like. So please, EA, let me say something positive about you. I'm begging you. You still have time to change it. We need something to change. I love you all. Thank you guys for watching. Let me know your comments down below. See you in the next video very soon. Peace.